up, YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm back with another video. Now, in this particular video, these women are talking about the illegal migrants who are protesting. I'm going to give my thoughts on it. I want y'all to chime in because this is a big issue that I'm seeing happening. You know, there are riots out here in LA. It's a lot going on, but I want to get y'all thoughts. But before y'all chime in, make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you like the content. Share it, like the video. Hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. I definitely want you to chime in and I'll give my 2 cents on it. But let's get into this video. Here we go.
So many foreigners will come to this country and look down on Black Americans like we're like the scumbags of the earth and like turn their noses up at us and be racist towards us. And then all of a sudden, when they feel like they're in some type of debacle or they need some type of help, now they're looking at us like, oh, we're supposed to be standing in solidarity. We're all POCs. It's like, well, first of all, more importantly, there is no country that you can go to on this earth where you don't have to have some type of visa or there's not some type of immigration law. So if you're in a country, any country, illegally, then at some point you're probably going to get caught and you're probably going to be deported.
And she's absolutely right. If you are in a country illegally, they're going to deport you. I don't understand why people are not looking at that. And to me, I feel like America is the only country that allows this to happen in this way. You can't just go into other countries so easily. You know, you got to make sure you have the paperwork, everything that you need to enter into other countries. You can't just go over there. But here, it's been made for people to feel like it's so easy to come in. They could just do what they want. And then when the jig is up, it's time to go. Everybody's, protesting and everybody's scared. If you're dealing with people who are legal, who went through the process to do what they need to do to be here in this country legally, they should be fine. I don't think that legal immigrants should be removed. And they were saying in some cases that even people who are legal, they were rounding them up and then they had to wait to find out that they were legal. I think that that is wrong. But I think for people who know they're illegal and they've been running and hiding this whole time, and now that you're being rounded up, I don't see what the pushback is for. You know that you're here illegally. Let's continue.
So why wouldn't America be any different? And
Right.
My thing is this, like, if you're burning American flags, but you're fighting to live on American soil, like you're burning the flag like as if you hate America, but you want to live in America. You're fighting and you're upset because you want to live here.
Yeah, that didn't make any sense to me. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I thought I saw it and I'm just like, what in the hell? What's with the burning of the American flag? If you're fighting to be here, you want to be in this country and you're mad because they're saying you're here illegally, so you need to go. How does burning the American flag make that okay? And how does that look good for you? If anything, that's going to make them want to get you out of here even quicker. Let's continue.
Now I can see, like, if we're at war and you burn the American flag, okay, yeah, that makes sense. And you're on your own soil and you're burning American flags. I get it. But you're fighting to stay here illegally and burning the American flag because you want to live in a country that has freedoms and opportunities that your country is not able to provide you. They're separating families. Families are getting torn apart. It's like, that's what happens when you break the law. That's what happens. Just like if you were to go to jail, you would be separated from your family and you would have to go to jail. It's the same thing. Like, you're here illegally. You didn't do things the right way. You let your visa expire or whatever. Just do what you're supposed to do like everybody else has to, and everything will be fine. I don't know. I just find it funny how everybody comes over to this country with their nose turned up against Black folks until they need help.
Yeah, and you know what? Before we move on, she has a point because once again, I do feel like, listen, if it was us in that situation, they would not be trying to help us. I'm just saying. They would be saying the exact same thing. Well, why don't they just do what they need to do to be legal in this country? If it was us, we would be looked at as you don't do what you're supposed to do and all of that, and that, it's a problem, and why don't you do the right thing? Why don't you do the right thing? So, I mean, it is what it is. Let's continue.
You're telling me in 25 years of being an illegal immigrant in the United States, having 4 kids, being in the hospital and giving birth to 4 children 4 separate times in the United States, you couldn't have filed a single stitch of goddamn paperwork to be legal or to start the asylee process? Not a single one? 25 years? And you want us to feel bad for you when ICE comes a knocking? You've had 25 years, babe. 25 goddamn years. A quarter of a century to file a single piece of paperwork, 25 goddamn years. You've literally given birth to 4 separate American citizens, and you want us to feel bad because now your ass is yeetus over the border back to whence you came from, and you want us to feel bad? Make that make sense. 25 years and you couldn't have filed a single piece of paperwork to start the goddamn process? Like, you get the out, you fat piece of shit.
It's happening. And you know, and I just don't think that they thought that Donald Trump was being honest when he said this is what he was going to do. And President Obama did the same thing. But it is what it is. And once again, I'll say this again. I don't think if it was us, nobody would care. They would be like, oh, you didn't do what you're supposed to do. This is what happens. Nobody would care. Now, this was something that was posted. This was from the riots. And the caption says, Mexicans called a black LAP officer the N-word. Black Americans, this ain't our business. So they're telling black Americans this is not our fight, because a lot of black people have been very vocal about how they feel like Mexicans do not like black individuals, that Mexicans do not like black people. Now, I can't say this is for all Mexicans, but a lot of black people have been very vocal about how they have a disdain for black people. They call them the N-word. They don't really like them. But now you want them to come to your defense when there's a history of you not really liking us. So I don't know why when everybody else goes through different things, they want always look to the black Americans to come to the aid when nobody really comes to the aid for a lot of black people. And so there's never a call to any other race of people, no other race of people. You leave them out. It's just, oh, why don't you black? Oh, we're all people of color, like she stated. Oh, we should all come together. No, but y'all don't come together. It's like, come on now. And then on top of that, people are also pointing out that a lot of Mexicans voted for Trump. People are pointing that out. So now they're like, oh, well, this is your karma. This is what you get. He did what he said he was going to do. He was going to start deporting illegal immigrants, not legal immigrants, but illegal ones. Even though I've been hearing people saying that they've been deporting legal immigrants. Let me know if y'all have heard of that. But I personally think that if you are in the country illegally, then you need to be deported. This is all just a mess, y'all. It really is. It's unfortunate, but once again, I don't think this is our battle. I don't think this is something that black people should get involved with. It doesn't pertain to us. You know what I mean? This is something that Donald Trump said he was going to do, and he's doing it. So listen, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Let me know your thoughts on this whole illegal migrant situation. What's your thoughts on it? Do you think that these people are here, the people that are here illegally, should be deported? Or do you think they should keep them here and try to find ways to make them citizens? I don't know. Or do you think it's fair game to deport illegal citizens who are in this country illegally? What's your thoughts on it? Chime in. I want to hear what you have to say, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.